Warm greetings from the high 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans, and thanks for joining me. This information I'm about to bring to you is coming out of East Tennessee pertaining to the disappearance of Summer Wells. There is an update by TBI. I will bring you the said information. WJHL is the source. There will be a recap of the timeline of the disappearance of this 5-year-old baby girl, information pertaining to the disappearance of her aunt. It has also been short and few. She is also still missing. And what is the potential evidence gathered? Hello, Dama Dozen. Thank you, sweetheart. What is the potential evidence, digital evidence that was gathered? Social media accounts also. Hello, Denise. How are you, dear? What evidence does the FBI have? Did it take this long to find digital evidence from social media accounts, cell phones, iPads, computers? What is the said information? Thank you all so much for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and get started. WJHL is the source. Sorry about that. Commercial break. Thank you all so much for joining me. I thought I had it turned down. Sorry about that, you guys. Hello, Kay. How are you doing, sweetheart? Thank you so much. Forgive my manners. And of course, the 11th and the 12th will be the witching hour for the Dr. Phil show, if you want to view this information.
Took to social media today saying they're once again seeing a slew of misinformation being spread online regarding the search for missing Hawkins County 5-year-old Summer Wells.
This has been a problem for months. Ansley Daniels tracking the story. Her family, Summer's family, reported her missing nearly 5 months ago. Ansley's now live in the studio with an update on the case. Ansley.
Josh and Sarah, in that series of 6 tweets, the TBI says that they've recently seen an uptick in misinformation about the case of the missing 5-year-old. Those tweets also reveal that numerous search warrants have been executed and any potential digital evidence has already been collected, including social media accounts. Summer Wells was reported missing by her family June 15th, sparking an Amber Alert and a widespread search in the Beech Creek community of Hawkins County. That search lasted for several weeks. In those tweets today, the TBI reiterated they are still working daily with the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the FBI in Knoxville in that search. They say that those efforts have included numerous ground searches, dozens of aerial searches, dive teams in area waters, and K-9 search teams. The TBI also says they have checked all available surveillance photos and videos in the area as well, and they continue to say they will not give up until Summer is found. Now, Donald Wells and Candace Bly will be speaking about their missing daughter in front of a national audience the next 2 days when they will be on the Dr. Phil show. You can watch that here on News Channel 11 at 4 p.m. both Thursday and Friday to hear what they had to say. Now, following the Dr. Phil show on News Channel 11 at 5 and through the evening tomorrow, we will provide you with continuing in-depth coverage in the search for Summer Wells. You'll be able to hear from investigators, people in the Beech Creek community, and those working to keep Summer's name on people's minds.
The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, I know, and the Sheriff's Office are continuing to work on this, and they're still looking for this little girl. They say they've been so frustrated with the lack of information in the case. And I know, Ansley, you've been working with our team here to produce several stories over the next few days about the latest on the case. What are some of the things you're focusing on?
So we've spent a lot of time in Beech Creek as a team here at News Channel 11, especially in that height of the search. Now, we have gone back to Beech Creek the last few weeks. We have spoken with different neighbors. We have gone back to the investigators as well as Don Wells. We have spoken with all of them. So starting tomorrow, you're going to hear from Don Wells and Sheriff Lawson, but you're also going to meet a neighbor who lives across the street from the Wells family who tells us that she heard a scream the night Summer went missing. She says that she heard it a few hours before that timeline that the police gave us started, but she kind of goes through what she recalls of that night and what she has been through with investigators. Now, we also spoke with a pair of YouTube content creators who talk a little bit about how that has played a major role in this case and why they believe cases like this are so popular on that online platform and what their passion is, because it's really interesting considering that, you know, these people are creating content based on cases that we cover in the news, but these people are just more like freelance or just regular content creators, people that aren't like us. And so just a different media platform. So we learn a little bit more about that, as well as other community members and a few other stories that we're excited to share with you that we've been working on the last couple of weeks.
We look forward to seeing those reports.
Hi, Andrew.
Absolutely.
Ansley, thanks. Again, TBI is asking anyone with credible information on Summer Wells to contact them as the search continues. You can call 1-800-TBI-FIND or email your tips to tipstotbi@tn.
All right, WJHL is the source. 1-800-TBI-FIND if you have any information pertaining to the disappearance and whereabouts of Summer Wells. This information is basically telling you they're doing everything they can to find the child. All efforts have been made on the ground, air searches, dive teams, which I did not know because I didn't know of any massive water in that area to search. So now we do know that there have been dive teams that have been executed to find Summer Wells. Tomorrow, Friday, if you want to watch the Dr. Phil show with the two bio donors of Summer Wells, they will be speaking with Dr. Phil tomorrow and Friday. Check your local listings for the station and broadcast times. I will not be playing it on my channel because Dr. Phil has copyrights, ownership, and from my understanding from another network, he doesn't take too kindly to people airing his content without his permission, and he has the right because 9 times out of 10 he owns the rights to Dr. Phil. So that's how that goes. I was wanting to play the audio tomorrow on my channel, but I don't need my channel flagged, so it's no big deal. I will recap whatever was said in there and bring you all the said information. I'm going to go ahead and read you the article pertaining to this WJHL source if you need it. Okay, and as you heard also, they will be talking to people in the community. The neighbor who says she heard someone scream that night. Mr. Wells will be speaking again to the news. Is that any shock to anybody? He's back with WJHL giving his commentary once again. Yeah, okay. Here we go. It never stops with these people. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, TBI, announced Wednesday afternoon that the agency has seen a rise in online spread of misinformation regarding the search for missing 5-year-old Summer Wells. TBI tweeted that the agency is doing everything within its power to find Summer, adding that the lack of answers and developments in the case is frustrating to all investigators who continue to search. This is TBI's statement on Twitter. We've noticed an uptick in misinformation being spread online about the search of 5-year-old Summer Wells who went missing from her home in Hawkins County in June. We want to be clear that we're doing everything within our power to find her. Hashtag Summer Wells 16. This was uploaded November 10th, 2021 at 12:20 p.m. Pictures of law enforcement search efforts were released in a series of TBI tweets showing the Wells family rural Beach Creek home was surrounded by elevated rough terrain and dense woods. Okay. The TBI has stated they have executed multiple search warrants and have collected potential digital evidence. I'm going to read you what's on the TBI's Twitter page. We continue to work daily with the @Hawkins County. Oh, mercy. Sorry about that. Jumped off. Hold on. I hate these articles because they're very touchy. It says, we've noticed an uptick in misinformation being spread online about the search for 5-year-old Summer Wells who went missing from her home, Hawkins County. We want to be clear that we're doing everything within our power to find her. Hashtag Summer Wells. This article, I don't know why it's not wanting to play today. Hold on. In addition to exhaustive ground searches, dozens of aerial searches have been conducted. Dive teams were brought in to explore waterways in the area, and K9 teams specializing in a variety of search methods have been utilized. The TBI also stated, hold on a minute. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. I don't know what's going on. For some reason, my information does not want to upload. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. It keeps jumping off this information. Okay, let me go back to where I was. TBI also stated they have executed multiple search warrants and have collected potential digital evidence, quote unquote. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. This is very strange. For some reason, this is a bad sign to me. First, when I got the notification, I thought they had something. I thought there was about to be an arrest or something. This goes to show you. You can't get excited from an article. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I'm trying to read this article. For some reason, it will not stay. It won't hold for some reason. It's very strange. Hold on one second. I like to read everything. That way there's no misunderstandings about what's been said. As I said, they've executed search warrants and have collected potential digital evidence. The area where Summer went missing is extremely rural with few businesses. All available surveillance photos and videos have been collected and reviewed. Additionally, neighborhood canvases were conducted in an effort to make sure we didn't miss any residential cameras. While we do not discuss specifics about evidence gathered in an ongoing investigation, we can tell you that numerous search warrants have been executed and any potential digital evidence has been collected. This includes social media accounts. The agency asks that the public avoid posting speculation and stick to the facts, all of which can be found on the TBI Summer Wells newsroom webpage. Well, TBI, what are the facts exactly? We don't have any facts. Thank you, Denise Broomer. Thank you all for the super chats. Thank you all so much. Summer Wells was reported missing from her home in the Beach Creek community of Hawkins County on June 15th. Months later, she remains missing, but the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office says the case remains a priority and investigators continue to follow up on tips. Amber Alert lists the following details for Summer. 5 years of age, female, white, blonde eyes. Okay? They got that wrong. Hair blonde, Hair blonde, blue eyes. Excuse me, you guys. Height, 3 feet. Weight, 40 pounds. Missing from Rogersville, Tennessee. Missing June 15, 2021. Join News 11 on Thursday for in-depth coverage of where the Summer Wells case stands, along with coverage of Don and Candace Wells' appearance on the Dr. Phil Show November 11th and 12th. Developments in the Summer Wells case can be found under the Search for Summer Wells tab on WJHL.com. If you need verification for the information I'm bringing you, WJHL.com is the source. Amen. I will now bring you source number 2 pertaining to my live stream this evening. My phone is she's not trying to upload everything. It's not doing well tonight. I don't know what's going on. Basically, the information I'm about to bring you is basically recapping what I just read to you. But I bring you this anyway. News 4 Nashville is the source. I don't know, something's going on tonight. Nothing wants to upload. This is very strange. Everything is jumping off that I touch. Usually to me, that's an omen. There's something boo-ha-ha going on. Basically, it's the same thing, recapping the information I just brought you from WJHL, that the TBI wants people to stop spreading misinformation pertaining to Summer Wells, your speculations, but naturally people are human, but I understand. If you don't know what you're talking about, don't spread it. Don't say this happened, that happened, when you don't know. None of us were there. None of us were at the house. None of us were at the swimming hole. None of us were with these people, so we don't really know what happened on that day. We don't know who went where, who talked to whom, who did what with what, the child or anything. We're going by 2 people bringing their account of that day, plus a 15-year-old boy bringing his account of that day. That's really all we have to go on. And allegedly, one of the persons, which is the father, Donald Wells, he wasn't present. So he's going by allegedly what his wife, Candace Bly Wells, has told him. So we really have no idea what is going on. But basically, the TBI is letting you know they're doing everything within their power to find her. We continue to work daily with the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and FBI to determine what happened to Summer. And it's just a recap of everything I just brought you from WJHL, this News 4 Nashville information. Okay. I don't understand what is going on with this information. That's why I don't even like reading stuff anymore. It's like a waste of my time. You can't even get the stuff to stop jumping off for some reason. Tennessee Bureau of Investigation on Twitter. We continue to work daily with the Hawkins County SO and the FBI in Knoxville to determine what happened to Summer. No one is more frustrated than us by the lack of answers at this stage. However, we haven't given up and we won't. In addition to exhaustive ground searches, dozens of area searches have been conducted. Dive teams were brought in to explore waterways in the area. Canine teams specializing in a variety of searches methods have been utilized. So someone also obviously got wind of the said searches and posted on social media. Besides them posting, and naturally people share things. And this is on the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation's Twitter account. If you need verification for the information, you will see said pictures to show you the terrain of the home, area views of the home, dive teams and waterways, so you can get verification of the said information. And as they said where the child went missing, it is very rural, few businesses. All available surveillance photos and videos have been collected and reviewed. Additionally, neighborhood canvasses were conducted in an effort to make sure we didn't miss any residential cameras. Amen. Okay. Hold on one second. We'll make sure I'm reading everything to you guys. Thank you all for joining me. If you want to donate to the channel, $ Big Angie 129 Cash App. Thank you all so much for joining me. Basically, these updates aren't really telling us anything. About the same thing as been said before. We're trying to do the best that we can. I don't know. I think my devices are acting up. I'm not going to read anything. I'm going to go on to the next one because I don't know why this is not uploading. If you need verification, News for Nashville, WJHL. The Sun is my next source. If I can get it to act right, I don't know. It's just something that's very odd. As most of you know, the aunt, which is Candace Bly's sister, Candace Blywell's sister, she is still missing. Miss Rose, where she is, I do not know. Is she still alive? I do not know. I'd gotten personal information that she was alive. But everything's up for interpretation. You're entitled to believe what you want to believe pertaining to the disappearance of Summer Wells and the disappearance of her said aunt. Thank you all for joining me. As most of you know, Summer had been in the front yard planting flowers with her mother and grandmother at the time of her disappearance. Her father, Donald, said, now it's emerged her aunt Rosemarie Bly went missing from Polk County, Wisconsin in 2009. Summer's family will appear on Dr. Phil on Thursday and Friday. A clip of the shows the host speaking with Summer's parents, Don and Candace. In the first national TV interview, Bly, the sister of Summer's mother, disappeared without a trace, the little girl's dad told WJHL in July. This is recapping everything about the case. Her car was found 30 miles away from her home in a parking lot. Summer had been in the front yard planting flowers with her mother and grandmother at the time of her disappearance, her father, Donald, said. At some point around 6:30 p.m., Summer ventured back inside the home on her own because she wanted to go downstairs and play with her toys. He said, I went down in the basement and she was gone. So she went out the basement door, which was unlocked, and we haven't seen her since, Donald Wells said. So think about that for a second. I went down in the basement and she was gone. So she went out the basement door, which was unlocked, and we haven't seen her since, Donald Wells said. So I don't remember that being said. So as we have said before, which is it? The perpetrator came in the house through the basement door, or the child went out the basement door to play, venture out. Which is it? Was the door locked or unlocked? Nobody can tell us. Now we got this version here, WJHL. If you need verification, thesun.com is this source. An Amber Alert was issued for Summer the following day after being upgraded from an endangered child alert. Very few updates on the case have been shared by police since the investigators have not shared any concrete theories about what may have happened to the young girl. On Thursday, the FBI issued a statement assuring people they were doing everything within our power to find her. They tweeted, "No one is more frustrated than us by the lack of answers at this stage. However, we haven't given up and we won't." While we do not discuss specifics about evidence gathered in an ongoing investigation, we can tell you that numerous search warrants have been executed and any potential digital evidence has been collected. This includes social media accounts. Very interesting. So what will the social media accounts tell FBI? What is it they were looking for? What is it that they found? Amen. Donald has previously said that the family believes she was abducted, despite officials saying there is no evidence to support his claims. Repeat, this is by the Sun. If you need verification for what I'm reading to you, Donald has previously said that the family believes she was abducted, despite officials saying there is no evidence to support his claims. Amen. Abduction claims. She would never leave our hill, he said in late June. I think that someone snuck up on her and grabbed her. I don't think she's in the area because a dog goes down to the road, and that's the end of the trail, but I don't know that for a fact. But that's the lie you've been spinning, Mr. Wells, so what do you mean? You either know or you don't know. Okay. The way that she just disappeared, she would never do that, he added. We know that there are people praying all around the world, praying for her safe return, so many people love her. In a recent interview with WVLT, Donald elaborated further on his theory, insisting someone came through a wooded trail near the family's home and took the girl when nobody was watching. We don't know if someone was waiting in the basement or if she came outside here and went to the swing or possibly back up there to grandma's. We don't know, he said. All we know is that she went down the basement. That's the only thing we know, to play with her toys. Yeah, what toys? Lured her away. Donald added that the family's basement door was typically left open or unlocked. At the time of her disappearance, Donald said he was at work, his sons were inside the home, and his wife and mother-in-law were outside facing away from the basement door. Candace Bly, Summer's mother, appeared to share Donald's theory, telling Fox 8 she feels in my heart that somebody has come up here and took her, as her lured her away from here. Whoever has my daughter, I pray that they haven't harmed her. They and bring her back to us safe and sound, she pleaded. Hair cut off. Shortly before Summer's disappearance, her previously chin-length blonde hair was buzzed down to a close crop. In the hours after she vanished, police shared a picture of her with her long hair, describing her as 3 feet tall, weighing 40 pounds, and with blue eyes. Then, in a later alert, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation tweeted, missing 5-year-old Summer Wells may now have shorter hair than that pictured in our earlier alerts. There are new images we just obtained that may be more representative of her current hair length. Summer's parents have never said how soon before her disappearance was her hair cut off. Interesting they mention that. Family photos show that her 3 brothers all have short, cropped hair, as they would. They are boys. Okay, that's Angela saying that. Summer's brothers removed from home. Summer's 3 young brothers were removed from the Wells family home 6 weeks after her disappearance. It came after Donald claimed that his house was a dangerous place to be amid a slew of threats being made against him and Candace, which turned reportedly drove him to start drinking heavily. So which is it, Donald Wells? The state removed your kids because of people bothering you all, threatening you all, hanging around a house, or it's because your damn house is dilapidated? Which is it? Because you've stated here recently you got a lot to do to fix your house up to get your boys back. But in this commentary, which was beforehand, you made it seem like your house was dangerous because of 2-legged creatures, not because your house was war-torn, messed up, broke up, effed up, scalpeled to go into the front door. The hell kind of BS is going on out there in Hollerville? You were never going to tell us the truth why your children were taken in the first place. That's been the point of this story. You have been feeding us bullshit from day one, and you really are never going to tell the truth about what you all did with Summer Wells, and nor are you going to tell what happened in court, and nor are you going to tell us what they said in court. That's the whole gist of the story. Right now, with everybody attacking us and all this stuff going on, it's probably better for them, Wells said on a podcast. Donald also reportedly said a lot of people were coming to him and accusing him of various things regarding the disappearance of his daughter. Okay. Lie detector tests. Donald Wells and Candace Blythe both previously claimed to have taken and passed a lie detector test in relation to Summer's disappearance. Don't you find it funny, even in this article by The Sun, they're calling Candy Candace Blythe, although allegedly she's married to Donald Wells. Interesting. Candace reportedly took the rest at the district attorney's office on June 20th, 5 days after Summer's disappearance. Let me stop here and I iterate. I've never heard of anybody going to the district attorney's office to take a damn lie detector test. I thought the lie detector test was always taken at the police station, sheriff's office. Excuse me if I'm wrong. Just saying. Must be a new way of doing things down there, Hawkins County. Hey, go to Hawkins County. You get your toes done, your nails done, take a lie detector test, get you a 4-piece chicken wing meal in the next room. Come on with it, Queen. Oh, stop. Now my phone's telling me it has a virus. It would when you're talking about this bullshit. Thank you all for joining me. This Sun article is basically recapping everything pertaining to Summer Wells. Pretty picture of the little girl with a blue hair bow in her hair. Thank you all for joining me. Oh, yeah, the phone don't mess up, believe that. When you're talking about Satan, Satan ain't going to let your phone work. I thought you knew. He said, hell to the no. You ain't about to tell them folks on YouTube nothing. You talking about one of my children. Yeah, my phone is, I can't even get the information upload. It won't even play. Hold on, you guys. Pretty little girl. Pretty little girl. So sad. There's no information pertaining to where she can be found. Very, very sad. Hold on, you guys. I don't know what's going on. I'm buffering at the moment. The Sun.com has the said information. It's just basically recapping the timeline of Summer Wells' disappearance, conversations between the parents and the news sources, and information that they have given pertaining to the child. If you want to go verify, please do. But for some reason, my information, I don't know what's going on with my device. I just think it's very strange when I talk about this little girl. Nothing uploads, nothing wants to play. And I had went through these articles before I even went live. So it's very strange. Very, very peculiar. But when you're talking about Satan, that's to be expected. Thank you all for joining me. Hello, Becky. How's everybody? Teresa, Patricia, Jenny, Miss Broomer. How's everybody doing in the chat? Amen. Thank you for joining me. I'm trying to recap everything that's been said. Okay. Hold on one second. Try to make sure. Now, when I last was reading, it was about her hair being cropped off. And as they said, in the hours after she vanished, police shared a picture of her with long hair, describing her as 3 feet tall, weighing 40 pounds, with blue eyes. Then in a later alert, the Tennessee Bureau tweeted, missing 5-year-old Summer Wells may have shorter hair than that pictured in our earlier alerts. Here are new images we just obtained that may be more representative of her current hair length. See, we have to wonder about these type of things. The things that people give pertaining to the disappearance of a person, their hair, how they look, clothes they were wearing. What's the truth? Because you don't really know. It kind of makes me think of the Cal City Boys. You don't really know anything because nothing's ever panned out. And as you listen to this commentary I'm bringing you, the FBI is saying the same thing that I've always said. They don't have anything. Tell you nothing. And that's just strange about a disappearance of a child. Summer's 3 young brothers were removed from the Wells family home 6 weeks after her disappearance. It came after Donald claimed that his house was a dangerous place amid a slew of threats being made against him and Candace, which turned reportedly drove him to start drinking heavily. I just repeated that. Right now, with everybody attacking us and all the stuff going on, it's probably better for them. As I said, he was downplaying this because he didn't really want to tell you the truth about why the hell the children were removed. And he also said people were coming at him, accusing him of various things regarding the disappearance of his daughter. I also mentioned to you that they took a lie detector test. Candy took hers at the district attorney's office on the 20th of June, 5 days after Summer's disappearance. Donald, meanwhile, claims to have successfully completed a polygraph on June 17th. He told local media that both he and Candace had been asked to do a test sooner, but the pair were reportedly too emotional to go through with it. Around 3 weeks later in July, Donald offered the grim prediction that Summer's probably no longer alive. Statistically speaking, there's a good chance she's already dead, Donald told the Kingsport Times News. I hate to think that. I love her with all my heart. If nothing else, he continued, I'll see her in the resurrection. As long as I keep the commandments and do what I'm supposed to do, I'll see her. Well, Donald, have you been keeping the commandments as of late? Let's ask that. Since you've been Bible thumping lately about getting back with the church, I don't think the church wants you coming over there visiting them. You're a poor representation of anybody's church, Christian, or anything. And like I said, we're all flawed. But you and your wife have carried yourself in the most undignified manner, especially to be talking about going to church, being a Christian. You're disrespectful to yourself, your dead child, living child, whichsoever. To me, you don't care anything about yourself. So to even put church in the same conversation, if anything that comes out your mouth is disrespectful, because you've had no regard for the church. You talked about the church in the beginning when your little girl went missing. But other than that, your ass fell off once you saw that you could be a rock star on YouTube. That's all she wrote. That's all you needed. Oh, Lord, they want to hear what I got to say. And everything you were talking about didn't have a damn thing to do with Summer or your boys. You don't care nothing about the church. And frankly, I wouldn't sit next to you in church, period. Because I'd be afraid my fucking clothes would catch on fire. No way in hell. Donald was arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence near his home in Hawkins County in October. The Wells family issued a statement on their website dedicated to finding Summer, calling Donald's actions stupid and revealing that he'd been out driving in search of cigarettes at the time of his arrest. Yeah, okay. Now he was searching for them. Well, you don't know where to find cigarettes? You know to tell us who's selling this and that, who got drugs, but you got to search for cigarettes. Very interesting how they worded that. Title, thank you for prayers. The statement read, thank you everyone for kind messages. There are no words to what each day and night is like. We need cigarettes. It was a stupid decision. Please keep us in prayer. Keep Don. This pain won't go away. Thank you. Following Donald's arrest, the judge issued a gag order on the Child Protective Services case involving his and Candace's sons. The reads, all parties to this action are hereby prohibited from discussing this matter or the children with the media or any other non-essential person, entity, and or uninvolved or disinterred parties and or persons. Officials have refused to comment on why the gag order was issued. Donald Wells does have a criminal record, which includes other alcohol-related charges and domestic violence. According to a warrant filed in General Sessions Court in Hawkins County on October 15, 2020, Candace called police to report a domestic assault by her husband. That led to Candace to file for an order of protection against him, writing, I am afraid for my children and myself, quote unquote. She later asked for the order to be dismissed, and the charges against Donald were dropped on April 21st, 2 months before Summer's disappearance. State investigators have received over 1,000 tips in connection with Summer's vanishing out of Hawkins County, vanishing, but the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office say they have so far yielded no concrete leads. So now we have TBI with nothing to give to us, no leads pertaining to the child, and now we have a statement saying Hawkins County Sheriff's Office saying they have so far yielded no concrete leads. Don't you find that funny? 2 agencies searching for a little girl from the holler and ain't nobody seen nothing, know nothing. Very strange. The TBI is asking anyone with information about Wells' whereabouts to call 1-800-TBI Find or contact the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office at 423-272-7121. The family is also asking for direct tips via their website, findsummerwells.com. Contextual.com. In the said information, you will see an uploaded photo of what Miss Rose may look like, the auntie today, a rendering of her. There's also a picture of poor little Summer in a tutu and her head shaved like a boy. And in the background, an array of clothes thrown on top of a table, tubs, shoes, different things on the floor. Very disturbing looking picture. A very disturbing picture. The next picture shows all of the children when they were younger with Mr. Don and Candy. This is a very, very disturbing situation. Let me see what this video has to say here. I also want to bring information about the car. Somebody said they spotted the car that drives through the area of that maroon pickup truck. And that's how the information got out about the truck, allegedly, with the ladder racks on it. And it was allegedly in the Beach Creek area before the child went missing. So somebody called that tip in, saying they saw the car in the area. That's in the content that I couldn't upload for some weird reason. Very strange. Now look what this says. Could not download the video. Error code, player timeout. Very strange.
Summer's aunt, Rose Bly, is missing and has been missing since 2009 in the state of Wisconsin, where investigators say they are still looking for her.
I guess that's all they're going to say. Andrew, cut it out. Behave. I'm not in interrogating business. I got my own problems. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you so much. So this is what's going to be up for grabs, everybody in the chat. You're going to believe A, somebody heard Summer scream. Somebody heard somebody scream that evening, afternoon. Is it true or not? What the neighbor heard. 2, the truck. Is the truck of any relevance to this story? Was there a truck parked near and or around that house? Who is the person that reported seeing the truck? Who is that said person? Because I want to make sure I repeat everything correctly pertaining to that information about the truck. Because it's in the content that I brought you, but it wouldn't upload for me to finish reading it to you. They're saying that the person goes through the community for work often, and they spotted this said maroon truck. I think the truck is a farce, but that's my opinion. And what was told to me by a source is that the truck has no relevance to Summer Wells, so I'm going to leave it at that. If you'd like to join me for a panel discussion, I will drop the link for you to hit the link. If not, I will check out of here. But all this information is leading nowhere to me. Because naturally, FBI is not going to tell you what they have as far as digital video surveillance. They want to keep that close to the hip. I was hoping that when I got the notification this evening that there were going to be some arrests, but I was sorely mistaken once I opened up the articles and read the said information and the latest updates in the Google search. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. I want to hear about an arrest. That's all I want to hear about. I don't want to hear about anything else. Thank you all for joining me. If you want to donate to the channel, $DeGanji 129 Cash App. Thank you so much. See, yeah. Well, we don't even know who the hell was even there, honey. That's the whole point. we don't even know who was at the house, not at the house. 38 minutes of reading stuff. This is sad to me. Let's see, DKFP. Thank you all for joining me. Almost 40 minutes of reading all this nonsense. It's pretty sad. And we don't have any other information pertaining to this child. I just think it's ridiculous to me. It's like she just vanished into thin air. Where is Summer Wells? Who's going to be the person to tell us the truth pertaining to the disappearance of her, where she can be located? It's time for a rendering of the truth. Tell us where we can find this baby girl and put an end to this madness. God willing. Thank you all for joining me. Hello, Veritas. I hope so, honey. I hope the truth comes out. I really do. Okay, downtown Trina Brown. Shut your mouth. Who did they serve the search warrants on? Yeah, that's a very good question, Teresa. Who? I have no idea, darling. They don't give any specifics. Hey, what's going on, everybody in the city? It's Queen. Come on, hit that link. Give me some commentary. Surely they have the blood test results back by now for the latest DUI. Yes, Teresa, by now. David Dotson, don't know. Hello, Soul Survivor. Thank you so much. Hello, Audrey. Hi. Tanya says, I don't know why it's taking so long for an arrest. We will see. Thank you all for joining me. Hit the link if you want to give your opinion pertaining to the information I just brought to you. They're talking about digital information. What is the digital information that the law enforcement has? What do they have? What have they gathered? Video surveillance, devices, social media accounts. What do they have? Okay, Cassie Roku, baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell? Okay, you feeling good or what? Oh, H getting pulled back into the story again. What do you mean? Cootie, what are you talking about? How's that? Thank you, baby. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Hit the link. You want to be counted. You want your word to count, your opinion to count. Hit the link. Let me know what you think about the information that I've brought to you. TheSun.com is the source, and WJHL and News 4 Nashville are the three sources of information that I've brought to you. Hi, Ashley. Thank you, darling. I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm feeling pretty good. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Soul Survivor. Thank you, darling. Not as much war paint today, but, I didn't wear much to work today. And look, I ain't got to get made up for the work that I do. I just need to look presentable. But know that the queen, she was up in them mountains today, baby. I was up there. I said, woo, if they could see where I'm at today, they'd be like, you're not in Rogersville, are you? Shit, I thought I was. That road got deeper and deeper. I said, now, wait a minute. If Donna Wells jump out, I know something. I'm going to run your ass over. We ain't going to have to worry about hearing your mouth no more. Because Queen going to bury you down. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, sweetheart. No, Chris, no. Thank you. Why'd I tell you to shut your mouth? I don't know. Hit the link, you guys. Come on. Stop that chatting in the chat. Come on now. Let's keep it real. You got something you want to say about all this shenanigans going on with these people? Just hit the link and give your opinion. Let people hear what you have to say. Thank you so much. Thank you, Soul Survivor, for dropping the link. Thank you, baby. Thank you all so much. Thank you for the support. Subscribing, unsubscribing, sharing the content. Thank you. Saying H's had been here road that day and had been sending Candy nude pics allegedly. Oh, wow. Ooh, okay. I'm going to leave that alone. Because people were arguing about what they thought was going on between Candy Cane and Boy H. So Denise, I'm going to go ahead and ask you, since somebody's talking about it in the chat. Do you believe? What you so awful?
I'm just laughing. Don't think it's funny.
Do you believe? Yeah, because this is not that we're talking about child molestation. Now that's not funny.
Now that's not funny.
Okay. Do you think she and he were having some type of relations?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh wow, Denise.
I mean, she has some mental issues. So I think. Look, I'm trying to take mine out.
I'll put my hair over my eye.
But no, I do. I think she's a little mental. She showed every sign of being mental. You know, she talked, and you're like, okay, what?
Look, that audio I listened to off somebody's channel the other day, I played it on the channel. That
when she got hit in the throat,
like she had golf balls in her mouth. I was like, what the hell is going on? Why do both of these people talk like they have cotton in their mouths?
I think, like I was saying in the chat, 1 minute she has high cheekbones like Madam, you know, that puppet.
You know Madam. What? Girl, if
then the next time.
Go! Hey, I'm waiting for Marilyn McCoo to come out. What the hell is going on? And I used to watch that. And I used to watch that on Saturdays, Solid Gold, as a young girl.
Yeah. She has different faces. But she don't say nothing. She just stays there like, and he does all the talking.
Oh, Downtown said she had gauze in her mouth because of her dental work.
No.
She was talking like that before.
Exactly.
Yeah, she was talking like that before any dental work. Y'all stop that foolishness now.
No, I listened to that thing and he got her right in the throat.
Wait a minute.
He must have thought she was going to say something.
But girl, I listened to my live today. I was in the bed resting, while I was on call for work. And I was listening to me talk, lying in the bed, and I laughed at myself. I said, you know you can make a clown laugh. When I said they need to hit him in the throat, like what black folks say, and hit him in the back of that neck. hit him in the back of that neck. He'll quit talking. Hey, that's black folks talk. Hit him in the throat. He'll quit talking. Because there's a place right here. You hit it hard enough, it'll knock the wind out of you.
Well, I'm telling you, I don't know what he hit. Or some people say he didn't hit her.
Oh, Lord, somebody said Madam wore Bravo. You know what I mean. Y'all evil. Y'all evil as hell. Oh, Lord. Let go. Ooh, I love it, honey. Take me back to the 80s. Jesus, who else? Damn.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. All jokes aside, I think she's just caught up in it because she's a little mental, and I mean a lot mental. I think she's just mental. Yeah.
So do you think she killed that kid? Why you talking about she's a little mental? Gloria Williams
she did.
Okay.
And I'm confused about Grandma.
Excuse me.
Why would you come back to that?
Do you know she's back?
I don't know. That's why I asked in the comments, where's Grandma, Grandpa, whatever. Granddad. Where's she at?
Grandma, what big eyes you have.
It's like, you're suspect, Grandma. You're a suspect.
Grandma, you look like a man, but you got breasts, Grandma.
Call it Granddad. Granddad. But think
Grandpa,
about this.
Grandma, no, wait a minute. I ain't gonna stop that. See, I gotta start talking because I got an alter ego. Shut up, Amy. Didn't I say stop? Paul was a grandma.
Possibility. That's why you call it Grandis.
Shangri-La says they said she came back and left again. She's still there. Nobody knows. Cassie says, yes, Grandis is back. Don said it and 2 creators met her. Oh, wow. What's with you YouTubers? Y'all know y'all thirsty. Ooh, y'all so thirsty.
See, that's what it is they're afraid that
Y'all so
by the
thirsty.
YouTubers.
Y'all just want to talk to Donna Wells. Ooh, let's talk about that. Don't mention nobody's names in my chat. Whatever you do, you can comment. Don't mention no YouTuber's name in the chat. Thank you. What you got to talk to Donna Wells about? No.
I wouldn't talk to him.
Ooh, look at the ass hanging saying, ain't no mountain high enough to keep me from you. You hear me? I wish I could play some music on this damn channel. They gonna steal my damn money. Ain't no mountain high enough. I'm gonna play that when I come on this live too. I'm about to get crunk as soon as I check out of here. Yes, right. What big boobs you have, Grandma? Okay, let's talk about this. What is the sensation to keep talking to somebody who changed the version, was not there allegedly? Why do you all want to keep talking to Donna Wells? Go there, Miss Bruma.
Probably because he's the only one talking. We know he wasn't there. He don't know what he's talking about. He made it up.
Okay, but I'm talking about these people on the wire. Why would you hold a conversation? Did you watch that interview with somebody in Mr. Wells?
No.
He called her a bitch. A effing bitch.
He called who one? Oh, that one.
He called somebody a bitch.
See, he felt comfortable doing it.
Okay. And you let him, and you still kept talking. Ain't no way that redneck trash gonna call Big Ange a bitch.
Thank you.
You called me that under your breath in the privacy of your home or driving your car, but ain't no way I'm going to invite you to the playhouse and you're going to call me out my damn name. My mama gave me.
But see, he used to doing that. He's been allowed to do it.
Yes, because it's what you've been doing.
Yeah.
This is what you've been doing when someone was alive and well and we could see her.
Yeah.
And your children as well. This is what you've been doing because this is who you are. This is who you are. And it's Maya Angelou, God rest her soul. When they show you who they are,
that's who they are. Yep. We talking about a red car. He called that one. Well, they should have knew his voice though.
Oh, I thought. Oh, she didn't invite him on. She didn't invite him on. Just asking.
The scream, like I said, the scream. No, that's probably was somebody that made a wrong turn, looked up there and said, "Oh my God, that's hell sitting up there," screamed and ran. I think somebody else called that one into him now. I don't even think that. Because we seen her state. There was a picture of her state. When was she gonna scream?
What am I missing something? What are you talking about, Denise?
I'm just rambling. No. Summer, they're saying, the neighbor saying she heard a scream. From who? We saw the state of Summer. They made the mistake and put that picture out. She didn't look like she was screaming no time soon to me. But hey, that's just my perception of things. That could have been taken the day before for all we know. She didn't have to go missing that day. She could have been missing a couple of days before.
Sister,
you've been on my mind.
Sister, we're two of a kind.
Oh. Speaking of two of a kind,
I'm keeping my eye on you.
Yeah.
That's what somebody need to tell Donna Wells. I bet you think I don't know nothing. Singing the blues.
No.
Sister, have I got news for you? Oh, sister.
All right.
Donna Wells, when you gonna stop this bullshit?
It's
How many times I gotta keep changing my hair, Donna Wells?
I think maybe that's how they're eating. Because what if he ain't working? He getting a social. She getting a social. Well, she probably getting an SSI check.
You know what, Denise Brummer, please stop.
No, seriously.
Denise Brummer, please stop. Please stop. She get a check for herself.
Probably for herself. Her time. Just think about it. Think back. Her time. She followed the circus. Her time there was over. Whatever behind in the cage that she represented.
Pamela, I believe she might be getting one. She ain't getting one for them children.
No.
And Donna Wells got to pay child support. Ooh, I know
that's
he's
true
sick.
too, huh? That's why he ain't working.
Ooh, I know he's sick. Got to pay the state money because in this state, and when the state take your children and you're alive, you got to pay the state for the state keeping your children in foster care.
Yeah, that's how it is here. Yep.
Hit the link if you want to join us. Thank you all so much for joining me.
It's just a fiasco. But you know what, though? You never know. TBI might just be waiting to pounce.
Okay. I hate when y'all say stuff like that because we ain't got that kind of time, baby. It's almost Christmas. Come on, we ain't got Thanksgiving around the corner. What is going?
They slow. You got Don Knotts and Gomer Pyle sitting there trying to crack it.
And I believe old Lawson, he tired.
He looks like but he want to do something big before he retired.
Looking for Rita said, what job you think she had at the carnival? Girl, bye. I'm dead.
She was in one sideshow. Probably was her and Grandis for all we know.
Somebody said Don called back on another channel 2 nights ago live talking, said he could not talk. Well, how you can't talk if you call me?
Excuse me, I can't talk right now, but I just wanted to let you know I can't talk.
I can't talk right now, but I'm talking.
Did she meet him at the circus? Because he's a sideshow right about now. But you know what? Where was Candace Bly?
Shangri-La said the dunk tank. I'm dead. Y'all evil.
I like that one, yes. Where was she when her sister went missing?
Baby, it's almost Thanksgiving. Don't you think by now, Donna Wells? I'm not going to even answer that. It's almost Thanksgiving. Do the math. It's almost Thanksgiving.
Where was Candace when her sister went missing?
They weren't in the same state.
Wasn't she on the road or something? Was she with the circus then?
They weren't nowhere around, from my understanding.
Was Grandis around? Maybe Grandis got her gone.
Wait, you go on with that, Miss Brummer?
I don't know.
Oh, girl, guess I was catching up. Look, off the subject. I was catching up on the Housewives of Potomac first season. In the late hour this morning, and girl, they in Delaware right now, the first season. I said, ooh, God, Miss Brummer. They in some little swanky place by the beach, a little beach house. Ooh, I love it.
We're off to
I love a little money, honey.
We're off. Maybe I'll go down.
I'm trying to get rich real quick, too, before I leave here.
Maybe I'll go take a trip down south during the day tomorrow. See what I can find.
Tiny says she was in Wisconsin. Some say she was in Wisconsin. Okay.
Who?
Cassie says Rose car was found near Grandis' house. Well, Cassie, I never heard that. Okay.
They said they never found her. Oh, the car?
About her car. Her car was at like a truck stop.
Mm-hmm.
Car was
Maybe we need to ask Grandis. She's so confused. Planting plants.
I want to throw something else out about the remember when CPS would come and they would leave. Why? Because Summer Wells was already gone and she couldn't show them Summer. That's an interesting point.
Mm-hmm.
DHS showed up, you don't open the door, she's already dead. Okay, but see, this is what I kept trying to tell people about that. Even if I didn't believe that the child was dead, but they just were avoiding CPS.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're not going to stop coming because you're not answering the door.
Right.
They're going to come regardless. If they got to catch you at the 7-Eleven, wherever, they're going to come back, and then they'll come back with the folks, and they'll push the door open.
Right.
Just like what they did with the daycare, where the 2 babies died in the swimming pool or whatever, drowned. It's the same thing. You can't stop the law from doing their job. Hit the link if you want to give your opinion pertaining to the shenanigans in Hollyville potential evidence, digital evidence in the case of the disappearance of Summer Wells. Amen.
Maybe Donald's typing, sending emails and stuff as much as he's talking.
To whom?
Himself. I don't know.
Rose car was found behind a laundromat where I never heard that. Not a laundromat. I just know it was at like some type of truck stop. Yeah, 6 weeks to take the boys. That I found that disturbing. I did bring you that information in my commentary this evening. 6 weeks, that is a long time for them to take the children if it's believed that the children were in dire straits. You saw how the children were living when you went there to go look for Summer for the Amber Alert. So why did it take them so long to remove the children from their care when you saw how they were living day one due to Summer being disappeared? That's very strange to me.
Yeah.
It's very, very strange.
You see, remember he had that when he was talking, had the oldest one with him.
Yeah.
He was sitting there all, he probably was scared to death. He probably, heaven knows what he said to him before.
The point is, that wasn't the place to put have your child. You're talking grown folks' business. Your child shouldn't have been there. Thank you, so. Hit the link if you want to give your opinion pertaining to potential digital evidence. What is the evidence? When will they reveal evidence of surveillance cameras, digital information? Will there be arrest soon? Are you all going to watch Dr. Phil's show tomorrow and Friday, the 11th and the 12th? Cannot play the audio or feed on YouTube or any platform because Dr. Phil has the rights to the said information. Will we hear something different in the commentary pertaining to Dr. Phil? Do you understand what I'm saying? Will they have revealed something different than they've said to the news and these other YouTubers?
Maybe he'll have Candace talk.
Say what?
Maybe she'll talk.
Maybe she'll talk. What you mean?
Talk. Maybe she'll talk on his show. She'll get beat up afterwards, but
Denise, where you been? You think she said something on the
doctor? No, I mean, she might have slipped up.
and said what exactly, darling?
We would need an interpreter.
Calling all Hollerville interpreters. All Hollerville interpreters to the front desk, please. Hollerville interpreters to the front desk.
Yeah, I just can't believe he bought her teeth. That is crazy. He bought her teeth.
But Dr. Phil, I guess, said, hell, I want you slobbering up on my desk, yo.
You can't come on here looking like that.
Lizard lips. What you talking about, lizard lips? Look. I want a Slurpee.
He probably would get sick himself.
Dr. Phil?
Yeah, he'd probably be like,
I'm thirsty, Dr. Phil.
Not on here, you won't. You're not on here. You just stay dry.
Girl, bye.
I don't know.
Thank you, Kinsley.
It's I don't know.
Hit the link, you guys, if you want to give your opinion pertaining to the shenanigans of this case. It's very sad.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Lee Pepper asked, she walked off, ? 2 times. I don't know, babe. That's what I heard. I don't know. It's true.
She likes to walk out of places.
Veneers, not a full set of dentures. Veneers, potato.
Thank you.
I ain't buying no teeth.
Bought teeth.
You better look. Y'all ain't go to the church and ask them to help y'all get some veneers or whatever she got.
I don't think she gonna go near that church.
Okay, look at 2. You said we will know on Friday. You mean tomorrow, baby?
Yeah.
The show starts tomorrow, sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be there with my little drinks. Look, I got my bar sitting in front of my computer.
I'll be like this.
I'm ready. Teresa, I love it. I want to hear him ask, how's that working for you? Yes, that's my favorite Dr. Phil line. So how's that working for you?
You know he's gonna ask some questions that's gonna be like,
I want to know, hey, why he buying veneers, cheniers? Did you buy her a bra?
Maybe he gave her some clothes so she wouldn't be so managed, because she was walking out there like
Dr. Phil.
Basketball shorts.
I want to know, did you buy her a brassiere or not?
She might come out there with a dress.
Because last I checked, the last size in Lane Bryant is a 48 triple D. So, did you or did you not buy Candace Bly Wells a big girl bra?
What?
And if you're going to buy veneers and a bra, you want to buy panties as well.
Give her a shower, do her hair, put a little makeup on.
She had a little feather hair going on. I said, "Oh, look at the little hair! Look at the little hair for her little hair done grew. She got a little short pixie.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, honey.
Mm-hmm.
No, Candy. Look, Candy was slinking it. What a little short hair dude. She had a little feather dude going on, but she still sounded like a man.
Well,
you hear what I said?
Yeah. I don't know. I gotta see this. I am gonna.
Yeah, I want my guests to look good, but I ain't trying to take care of you either.
I mean,
yes, Kinsley, a whole life, exactly.
Yeah. And we just seeing a part of it, and these kids been in it from birth. Just a bunch of them.
Kinsley, you a fool. She said probably had 2 socks on with flats. I'm dead. Girl, you a fool. Wait.
Some Nike slides or something.
Wait a minute. Now that's when you show enough ghetto ratchet. When you walk up with some 2 socks on, them big thick ass white socks and some ballerina slippers. What the hell you going with them big ass socks?
She might. I hope she don't, but
oh, y'all get off my telephone line, please. Kinsley, what you know about that? Talking about roll down and all. I mean, you got a little black in you, Kinsley. What you talking about, Willis? Bobby socks.
Oh, Lord. Did she really think she dressed? She'd be like, I'm dressed.
Hey, BB, how you doing? What you got on? See, I got on some 2 socks. I got to playing football, and we put some damn ballerina slippers.
With a little tie at the top.
Woo. Probably had Donald Wells drawers on. Shut up, boy.
They probably.
Yes, we heard about that. Not knowing the birthday. I saw that. I saw a clip of that.
What happened?
And I probably identify with Summer Wells because she and I are the same sign. We are water bearers. We are Aquarius. Me and that baby are the same sign. If that's indeed her birthday, February 4th. Oh, kids said I got a lot of black in me. Oh, my hubby. Excuse me. Look at Joe Dirt said those clowns don't deserve teeth. You know what I'm did.
Wait a minute. See, the next time you see her and she's talking, they're gonna be broke. Because Donald will be jealous.
Show paid them well to be on the show. Dr. Phil doesn't pay guests to be on the show that I know of. They offer you room and board, probably give you a little short allowance for food or something, but I do not know that he pays his guests. That I've never heard of that.
He just want them to look half decent.
Yeah. But that's sad. You traveling to get to a talk show. You mean to tell me nobody could afford to get you a nice little dress, a little shirt, slacks? You can get shirts and slacks at Walmart. I know they shop at Walmart, because that's all the hell y'all got going on up there in the Hollyville is a Walmart. Come on, Queen, bring it to him. The nearest mall is what? Kingsport or Johnson City. You know Queen, no. I know about them parts.
She could have went to the Goodwill and got something.
You sure could. You sure could. But she ain't got no money. She ain't got no money to use. Honey ain't got her no children.
Yeah.
Her no got no children. Look, somebody said Don got $300 sunglasses. Who bought them? Who bought them the shades? You got $300 shades, but you ain't got no staircase to lead to your front door.
Open the door and it's a dog staring at you like, what you doing? What you want?
Look at somebody. Y'all sick. The veneers must be cheap. They coming off. I can't.
Donald gonna knock them out.
Teresa said that she probably fought the clothing department.
They be like, ma'am, how can we help you?
Yeah, Tyrone, you're right. Good doctor about them. Exactly. 5-finger discount. I thought that too.
Yeah.
It's probably some folks good shit. Put the shit in her pocketbook. She got a little cheap ass purse. She's still in folk good clothes. Hi, DJ. How you doing, baby?
But see, too many people know her now. Unfortunately. Maybe she'll come. Maybe she went there in that red hoodie.
With no bra.
Covering her head. Thinking that she could disappear.
Candace has infection, teeth being pulled. Cassie Roku, please. How do y'all know all this information about this?
That's not what to say. Who
That's
said
what
that?
I want to know. Y'all listen to all that he said, she said. She got veneers. No, she got this. She got that. How you know all what's the truth about these people?
She probably ain't seen a dentist in years.
I know she ain't seen no dentist, and her children's teeth probably messed up too.
Yeah.
I said that in the last live. Her children's teeth probably was jacked up. Baby's
like
got
rotten
and
chicken.
all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
She want to take care of her children. Well, somebody in the chat says Dr. Phil has clothes at the set. He is makeup and hairdresser. Well, I think we already know that, baby. But guess what? Ask yourself, is he asking for the clothes back?
I wouldn't. That's for sure. After they put their...
You can keep those trousers and jean jacket. We won't be needing those back. Those will be a tax write-off.
Yeah. Lord have mercy.
Come on and join me and Miss Broom up here. I'm 1 hour 12 minutes into this live.
Hit the link, people.
Y'all know the rules. Come on, y'all. Stop playing. Don said teeth being pulled. 3 ladies donated $5,000 for new ones. Oh, well, they must want some of that Don Ding Ding then. Come on, Queen.
That made my stomach.
The teeth won't heal because she is drinking. Irene, you're killing me. Summer's teeth looked like she had been chewing rocks. Her front tooth was broken, brown, sad. Yes, very. That's why I said the children were not taken care of.
Yeah. So you know she ain't taking care of her own self.
That's right. Because what do I tell you all? Self-preservation is first.
Yeah.
You cannot take care of yourself. You cannot take care of anybody else. Okay? That's common sense. You got to do right by you before you can do right by somebody else. Oh, what you said? His thing full of crabs. Oh God. Somebody got like that ding. Somebody got like some of that ding Don got. He a big tall white boy. Donald Wells probably would be a decent looking man if he was
cleaned up.
Attitude, yes. Decent haircut. Talk like he has some sense. Do you understand what I'm saying? He chooses to be the way he is, such as Candy Kane. She chooses to be the way she is. All these are choices. Well, Shangri-La, you got some hair clippers. Go cut his hair back.
And throw them away when you get done. Or give them to him.
Yeah,
well, they know what to do with clippers. They did. Those kids had.
You know what? I looked at this picture when I was reading an article about Summer just now. And they showed the updated picture. because they first uploaded a picture of her with her hair, longer. But once they found out that her hair had been cut, they uploaded another picture. It's just creepy looking at her in that tutu with no hair. You understand what I'm saying? So let's ask this in the chat. Got 119 viewing, amen. Why was Summer Wells' hair cut? Tomorrow, baby. Tomorrow and Friday will be the Dr. Phil airing of Candy and Donald Wells. Oh, she got dry socket from smoking. Right. You ain't supposed to be doing none of that when you get your teeth pulled. Smoking. You ain't supposed to be eating. Soft foods, first few days getting your teeth pulled, whatever, all that. Lice. Okay. Somebody says punishment. I got 2 people saying lice, 2 people saying punishment. What do you think, Denise Broomer? Tiny says to be trafficked.
I think that's what it was.
To be trafficked.
So she can go like a boy.
Okay.
She can look like a boy and won't be to it now.
Okay, so I cut her hair because I already had this lined up. What you're saying? Well, I just posted to my community page information that came from let me see, I believe it was Evil Exists. And put a post up here. Hold on one second. And I had shared the post. Wait 1 second. Yeah, well, downtown, they don't matter what they said about that. What is and what's is 2 different things. You'll never know the truth to anything pertaining to this child. Because everything is coming from the bio donors. So therefore, you're never going to know the truth.
Right.
This is from Evil Exists. This was posted 9 hours ago to YouTube. Hashtag Where's Summer Wells? In more rural areas, especially in East Tennessee, we see a lot of familial trafficking in disadvantaged areas where there is a lot of drug addiction, poverty, said Smith. Familial, yes, family-based. That means the most common way for children to be trafficked in the state of Tennessee is not through abduction or kidnapping. For the overwhelming majority of cases, it starts in the home or with someone the child trusts. The movie-style abduction where the white van is going to snatch you out of a TJ Maxx, blah, blah, blah. This is that information coming from Evil Exists. I hadn't heard anything about this commentary about children being trafficked by family members here in Tennessee because I hadn't got that information or data. Could be true. If the stats say that the children that they have found trafficked were by their family, I'm not about to argue that it wasn't. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Somebody said CPS was coming. Okay. They just arrested 4 men in Tennessee from trafficking 2 days ago. Yeah, I think I saw something about that in my notifications about a trafficking incident.
So are these kids?
Go ahead, man.
So are these kids? So they're trafficking, but were these kids noted as missing?
Say what?
Were they missing kids? That's my question.
Well, that's the point. I don't know. Because if I'm selling you, I'm not going to report you missing.
Right.
Okay. Amber, I had an Amber Alert too coming out of Memphis tonight. Let's see. Well, I see Brian Williams is leaving MSNBC.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that.
This is something I wanted to mention to you guys since we talk about Summer Wells and her goofy ass parents. This is WAT 6 on your news. There's a show they're talking about. I guess somebody didn't die, but it says one marble collector featured on the new Netflix show Swap Shop. Won't get to see the show on air. The next Netflix series is about a Rogersville radio station that shares information about unique finds, collector items, and antiques. So there's a show that's airing on Netflix about Rogersville. Have you heard that? It's called Swap Shop. It's about people finding things to make money off of out here, used goods. Somebody had passed away here in this article. It says Bob Everett and his farm in Maryville are featured in episode 3 of the new show. However, Everett won't be able to see it as he died in September of this year. Now his friend Donna Nowak is remembering her time with him. He was great, but he was, your normal salesman. He always had a twist. Like he always wanted to upsell, and he just loved to go back and forth like your normal salesman, like an antique salesman. So if you all want to check out Hollerville, they're on now major TV and Netflix. Called the Swap Shop. People haggling over used metal and this and that. Shut your mouth, Gwen.
How about used people?
Whatever. Don't start.
Well, he got a lot of stuff on that land to swap. Swap a bus or something. Swap a camper that was supposed to be on the back of a truck.
Okay. Hey, Reese, how you doing?
Broken down.
Yes, I guess you get to see Hollerville. Yes, Tiny.
That's scary.
Does anyone happen to have any Grey Poupon up at the Beach Creek Mansion Manor? Beach. I can't say it. Beach Creek Manor. Where is that? Up there, that broke ass driveway. If you can get up there, look. If you can get up that broke ass driveway, you can have any damn thing that's up there.
I don't think nobody would do it. I don't think nobody would go up there with sense.
Let me tell you something. You know how I went crunk the other day about Gabby Petito, how everybody wanted to be down there hooping and hollering with the bullhorns. Why y'all didn't do that for summer? Don't you find that interesting?
Yeah.
She's a 5-year-old little baby. She can't fend for herself. Why y'all weren't out there at the driveway hooping and hollering and putting up signs and mementos, teddy bears, Barbie dolls for Summer Wells? I'll wait. Somebody hit the link. Y'all ain't brave tonight. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Y'all done got a little lazy now. Y'all don't like to hit the link. What's going on? Y'all lucky I'm still up here. Just saying.
Yeah, especially never mind. I'm not gonna say this.
I just find that interesting. Gabby Petito go missing. Everybody down there hollering, screaming, laundry baskets, all that. Summer Wells, you ain't done nothing for Summer Wells.
They scared.
Yeah, I know you're scared because you can't hang in Tennessee. Let me tell you something. I was back up in them hollers today, baby. Let me tell you, back up in there ain't what you want. I'm a brave soul because I do it for my job. But you got to have confidence when you go back up there in them back roads. You got to claim it. You got to own it. You got to say, I'm a child of God. I'm highly favored. God got me covered. And I'm going to ride the ride. And I'm going to pray I can get in here and get on out of here. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No, they're not.
Amen.
They'll get swallowed up.
Lori, Chicago, how you doing?
Hello.
Good evening, Angie. Hello, Miss Brahma. My name is Lori. And I was listening to, reading in the chat a while ago, and it was told to me that Summer was due to start school this year by her being 5 years old, right? And by all that foolishness going on in her home, like Don supposedly messing with her and all that, sleeping in the bed with her and everything, but they slept together, all three of them.
All three, yes.
Yeah. By school getting ready to start and she has to take physicals and things, that she was going to be found out soon, So
let me ask you this, Lori. You are saying to me and this chat that you believe Donna Wells was sexually assaulting his child. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I believe that.
Okay.
I don't put nothing past Donna Wells.
Tell me why.
Why? Because in a like when they first came on, when Summer first come up missing,
Yes.
I heard about the sisters accusing Don
Okay.
of molesting them,
Mm-hmm.
all of them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I also learned that Candace was slow. She has a learning disability,
Okay.
but Candace has like 2 to 3 sets of kids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
These 4 that we know about,
Yeah.
those are not her only kids.
Mm-hmm.
Don and Candace have, 3 sets or 4 sets of kids. So Don is an old pro.
I like that. Oh,
Mm-hmm. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why you say that, baby? Why you call him an old pro?
Well,
Been doing it all the
starting
time.
from the top down, from his head down.
Come on, bring me that Chi-Town knowledge.
Okay, starting from the top down. Okay,
Okay.
he got that gray hair,
Girl, don't start.
and he's been in and out of prison institutions and stuff. So he ain't no stranger to life.
Right.
And he keeps throwing up that he was a young kid when he was doing it. He was 12 and the stepsister was 5. But see, at that age, you're old enough to know right from wrong,
Okay.
Yeah, I believe that. So Don got his experience real early.
Well, let's go here. Usually when children touch other children, 9 times out of 10, they've been touched. So do you believe Donald Wells was molested? Because I do believe he mentioned that he had been.
Yeah, I believe, hurt people. So I believe he was touched. I believe that.
Okay. Well, who do you think did it?
Who I think did it? Well, see, the daddy moved around. They said he was messing with the babysitter. So the babysitter was Candace's mother. There really ain't no telling where it started, Because I don't know his whole history.
Wait. So
Did you say the babysitter was Candace's mom?
You gotta take Queen back to Days of Our Lives now, because you showed us.
Did you say the babysitter was Candace's
I'm
mother?
sorry, I can't hear the both of you. What you say?
So Candy Mama was the babysitter.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, you didn't hear about that?
Girl, I hear so much my ears get clogged up at some point.
I know what you mean. You don't know what to take and what to leave, but
that's true. Amen.
Maybe that's why she ain't left. She feel a connection.
I think I'm gonna become
exactly. Both of them slow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna become a bartender.
But see, Don Wells is a finesser. He's the greatest finesser that I've ever seen. See, he's in Tennessee, but he ain't that slow. He's not from Tennessee. You know what I mean?
But let me explain this to some people that think we slow down here, because I'm from, I was raised in Chicago and migrated here.
Right, I know you've been there since you've been back and forth. I know about you. Don is a hustler.
A hustler can come from anywhere. You can be groomed. Come on with it, Queen. You can be groomed to be a hustler. I don't give a damn if you was born on a farm. You get in the right hands. You can become a kingpin. Come on with it, Queen. You can become anything. You get in the right.
You could be whatever you want to be.
You damn skip.
You could be whatever you like.
Okay, you know what, Denise Broom? Don't you start. Look, we're going to go back to Coming to America. Whatever you like. Y'all crazy.
But that's true.
Lord, you're in Chicago. What side of Chicago you on? Are you still in Chicago, baby?
Say that again.
Are you still in Chicago?
Yes, ma'am.
What side of town you on right now, ma'am?
Outside.
The south side?
South side.
The best side. It's the only side.
That's right.
Okay. It's the only side. Amen.
Yeah,
okay.
amen.
So I brought you information tonight about digital information that they have gathered. What do you think they have gathered so far, Lori?
Digital information? Meaning the phone and stuff like Don Well, he's quick to get on somebody's live,
Okay, so I'm asking you. They mentioned that they've gathered digital information. So what do you think they found?
I believe. Well, I'm going to tell you, because all this is hearsay. I'm going to tell you that.
Excuse me.
all these content creators that have been contacting and reaching out to Don Wells
Amen.
and claiming they putting out what you call these boards. You know how they put these things up
The
off the
billboards.
highway of a missing child. What you call it?
Billboards.
Yeah, billboards.
Yeah, right. Billboards. Okay. One was done, I believe, out of a malicious intent.
What you mean?
And because the guy, you know, you have to collect money. They cost so many thousands of dollars. So this guy.
Okay, you're some old he said, she said, that's how somebody taking somebody's money, using the people and taking their money, the people donate the money. I've heard about that. Okay.
Right. Okay. Well, that guy, he's I believe he's due to be investigated. You know, I do believe that.
Okay.
But as far as some real juicy digital detail, I don't know nothing.
They said social media accounts too. I brought your source with that tonight too. If you all go back to the beginning of my live, they also got information from social media accounts. So this is why I keep trying to tell people, these people really aren't savvy enough to know to stay off of social media, phone calls. So see, this is what people don't understand about setting up any type of felonious behavior. You got to go get burner phones to start your endeavors.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
You can't
if you want to be good at it.
Phone. You can't start with your biological phone. Let me say
Right.
that.
Right.
You got to go get you a burner phone to call Pookie, Ray, Bubba, Susie Mae to get the ball crunk where you trying to go do what you going to do. Whether it's to sell the child, barter with the child, knock the child off. You got to do that from the jump.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Maybe they got text messages too.
Everything.
Yep.
I believe they got the whole nine. You know, if the TBI is into this, they got it.
Yep.
Look at Molly said Dr. Phil's staff couldn't make a silk purse out of a soul's ear. I'm dead.
And check this out. Ain't it funny? Ain't it funny? After all this time, Don and Candace have not been ruled out.
Exactly. Thank you.
All
Thank
this
you,
time.
Lord.
No one's in the clear.
Right.
Because I brought you all that information about the what you call it, lie detector test, but ain't nobody, like you said, conclusively said we have formally eliminated these two from the scroll.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
From
they
the
in it thick. They in it thick.
Yeah.
Amen. Okay, so Lori Chicago, tell me what happened to Summer Wells.
Well, from the first picture that I seen when this boy H supposedly got out of the car and went home, and they had that girl propped up on the milk.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that? That girl looked dead then. It looked like life was leaving her then.
Okay. See, a lot of people got different opinions of that day, of that photo. I'd like to know the first person that ever made a comment that she was dead. I really would like to find that person. The very first person.
But I'm not saying she was dead either. Like I said, she looked that way, and this is another scenario, right? Another synopsis, right?
Okay.
That bottle of Orange Crush that was in that truck.
Yeah.
That grandma said, "Put that down, girl."
Yeah.
Ain't no telling what was in that bottle. You know what I mean? Because grandma said that it was in the truck earlier.
Put something deliberately in the Orange Crush, or it just was old and the little girl was thirsty.
The little girl was thirsty, I believe, and somebody had left something in the truck, and me and my husband was saying could have been some promethazine with codeine in it, you know, that lean, because that little girl was leaning and she wasn't propped up by that milk for nothing, you know.
No.
But Hunter, he's in it. That child, boy H, he's in it more than we know.
Elaborate.
I feel that way. Well, because why would what does a 15-year-old have to do with a 5-year-old and the mother, even though this child's supposed to be a friend of the boys, but the boys wasn't in the car.
Well, you gotta remember, The mothers were friends. His mother and Candy.
But they fell out. They fell out for some reason.
Right. So I got that.
You're gonna go over her house.
My son hang with you.
Right. And you're gonna go over their house. Y'all don't even talk no more.
That's very strange.
Exactly. That's strange, right? Because see, you if I'm not in, if we not jammed like we used to be, we'd have fell out for some reason.
Whatever reason.
Right. I'm not gonna let my pride and joy, my child, go with you.
Oh, see, that's what's strange, Lord, is that if we believe the reason that let me turn my camera on. If we're to believe the reason that the two fell out with each other, that big girl fell out with her because of her giving her child alcohol, cigarettes,
marijuana.
You're not getting ready to come pick up my child to do those things.
Exactly.
Which we found out about the tea business, which only has a small percentage of alcohol, but it doesn't matter. Alcohol is alcohol. He's a minor. So why, if I fell out with you for that reason, this is why I keep telling people you can't believe everything that's being said.
Right.
You're not hearing it from the source. Did she actually say on somebody's channel, I don't like her because she gave my child alcohol? If indeed big girl said that, she lied on herself, because you still let your child go hang with Candice.
Right.
She did that.
Right.
She did that.
So you can't say, I don't like her because she was giving my child alcohol on this day, woo, 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 but then I let you come pick up my damn child and ride around with your child, and then next thing I know, hours later, you reporting your child missing.
Right.
So what is the truth? So you don't even know what you're dealing with. It's like you're trying to tell people about being in the abyss.
Right.
This shit is real.
Right.
You got crazy, sick people who ride or die, turn on each other. You really don't know how thick this goes.
Right.
With these people.
Remember, she said afterwards she went around to the car, and I was going to say hi to her,
and she wouldn't let her talk to her. Said she was asleep.
Something was wrong then.
So let's go there. So let's go there, Lori and Denise. Do you believe then that the girl was dead then?
Yes,
I think so.
Okay. So that means, come on with it now, because I'm going to mess with you now. So that means Hunter and Grandma was in the car. With a dead baby when they pulled up to Hunter's house. Come on with it, Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now let's go here. Wait a minute, I'm going to mess with you now. Remember, allegedly they was in the car playing when Grandma and Candy went in the store. So at what point did she die in the back?
Exactly.
Of the car?
Exactly.
And
if it wasn't that tea, if it wasn't that drink, I never heard of anything happening. And they supposedly went swimming. What they call that, a dry drowning? I've never heard of that.
Girl, ain't nobody.
I ain't heard no dry. No.
I ain't trying to be racist, but and the black folks won't know about that.
I ain't never heard of that either. That was the first time.
You drown. You don't know that. I ain't don't know about that. Y'all coming here with all that philosophy. That look, that educated talk. We don't know nothing about that. You drowned,
right?
You drowned.
Now look, the water wasn't the cleanest. The water wasn't the cleanest.
Exactly. Yes.
It was like murky waters. You know,
you got your child in there.
Let me tell you something. Them white folks back up in there that said they would not go swimming themselves.
Exactly.
There. They said if we have places that we can go swim, we don't swim there. And
why that place?
Why that place?
Were they hiding?
No, they wasn't hiding. I wouldn't think they was hiding.
Don't come in with it. Hiding. Look, Broma ain't like she had the picture show. She's smacking it.
Look, I'm like this.
Yeah, she all up in her like it's a TV show, Lord.
Look, I got my fish and I'm like,
what is it? Girl, let me get my chips. Let me tell you. Wait a minute, look. I'm gonna message y'all. Look, I'm gonna message y'all. Wait a minute, watch this, Lord. Won't nobody talk about Miss
Jenkins. Yeah, she ain't one to gossip.
But
yeah, but I don't know. Say the girl hit her head on a rock, and the little boy was the only one paying attention. Well, what was you and the mama doing that you wasn't paying? The mama wasn't paying attention.
Lord. You ready for this?
Yeah.
How you even know Grandis was even there?
Exactly.
Now she went and got some hydrocodone for her knee. Ain't no telling how many she took.
That's what they said.
I want them hydros, baby.
Somebody, because everybody was at the hippie. They went to the hippie house and got their little thingamajig, and what they did, grandma's like, she wasn't having that. She had her, little thing going on. Yeah, everybody had something going on except Summer.
Look, I'm gonna take it back to a couple years ago with the young folk. Is you rolling? I might be.
Yeah.
Remember he said he had to take his shirt off and dive in there because she went under the.
You know what, Bruma, get off my line.
I think that was a bunch of.
Bruma, what you eating?
Oh yeah. and look, Pete, did you peep the interview? I couldn't count how many times that little kid was yawning. Who yawns like that?
Somebody said that's some part of some type of disabilities.
Yeah, and try to make hype his own self up too. Like
I think that was a farce. He had to think of a lie. When you talk to people and the first thing they say, they hear you, but the first thing they say is, huh?
Wait,
I said, don't harm me. You can hear me. You lying. That's time to think of a lie, huh?
Black folk know we can talk. Wait, you see my eyes shut.
Yeah, I think the whole thing just a.
I tell you who we need to crack this case, Medea.
Oh yeah. Columbo would have been good. He'd have been had the suspect by now.
Matlock.
No, you put him on 48. First 48. Don't you have first 48 chapter in Tennessee? Don't you have a
Memphis?
Yeah, they should have them come down there and crack it. They would have had both of them in separate room, all three of them, all four of them.
I believe I'm with Angie. She said to separate the two.
Separate the two. I was going to say that, Lori.
Yeah, but they
in my head.
Won't let her
in my head. You separate the two. You're gonna find where somewhere else.
But why wouldn't they have done that in the beginning?
Well, I can't answer that one.
But I'm telling you, speaking from what I saw down in Alabama with Cupcake, them two got separated. Patrick Starworth bonded out because his family had a little paper.
Yeah.
He froze, and she told where they could find the baby, and then they went to the dump, found the baby, and they rearrested him.
Exactly. Yeah, I've been with you since Cupcake.
Thank you, baby.
I be in the bushes.
Oh, ain't nothing wrong being in them bushes, because when you start coming out, this is when the problems start. Ooh, baby, this YouTube is a nasty business. I had no idea how nasty this YouTube was.
I be reading. I be like, ooh, they say that, the ugliest thing.
Let me tell you something. And everybody know, I didn't have problems until I started talking about Cal City. I was public enemy number one. But see, what I let them know is, baby, I'm a child of God. I'm highly favored.
I remember that too.
You ain't gotta like me. You ain't gotta like me, because what I'm gonna tell you, what an old woman once told me, I didn't sin for you.
Right. Okay. Exactly.
I ain't worried about you. You worry about them children out there that you're so concerned about.
Exactly.
That's what you worry about. You don't worry about what I'm talking about.
Right.
I say this right now on this live. My source is solid.
I believe you. Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah.
They rock solid. And they ain't told no damn lie.
Okay.
About the baby mama and nothing.
Right.
Nothing. So I don't give a damn about nobody in California. Nothing. I'll put everything I own in this fucking house on what this source said. I mean everything from my underwear to my shoe. I put everything on that source, baby.
Right.
The source is solid.
Yeah, I believe you.
Because see, the thing they don't know who the source is.
Right.
Exactly. They don't need to know. All they know is
but like I done told them, you don't want none. Because I can touch down Cali. I ain't messed up with it. Run with me. You don't got to run with that. Who you worried about, who telling me the information, come from me.
Right.
I'm the one with the YouTube channel. Come from me. Because you can't come from me. Because you know what the source said it's A100.
Right.
Exactly.
Because
And it was like a
the source done proved everything we done said. Where were you when the baby needed a fucking relative? Don't let me get drunk. Where were you?
Right.
Where were you when the two babies needed somebody to come in and step in and come get them before the state put them over here?
Right.
So whatever the source said was silent.
Right.
Y'all ain't been nowhere.
But let me tell you something. What struck me as odd as you got a little weed in your system and they gonna take your baby just like that. You had them, it's steps to this. Like they say, it's levels to this here.
But did you want them back? Come on, Lori.
Right.
Exactly. You know, what steps are you taking to get them back?
Right.
You could have cleaned yourself out in 1 month because we know the gang when it comes to smoking that damn marijuana.
Exactly.
1 month to clean your system, show up to every visit, whatever they want you to do, and clean. I'm clean. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
We're get your children back. You couldn't stop chiefing.
Okay.
You don't come for me.
Exactly. But
two back-to-back separate times, and you want to blame DHS. DHS ain't got nothing to do with coming to your house 2 separate times about your children. Come on with all that.
Right.
Your 2 oldest was the daddy's got them. Okay, so see, make it make sense.
She's just a breeder. That's all.
Yeah.
And she's not responsible.
But everyday shenanigans making up stuff, and she lying on her. How I'm lying on your kitty cat and your dealings with DHS.
Okay.
You did this to your kids before everyday shenanigans knew you, honey. Before I was even on the wire, you did this to your kids. How am I your problem?
Exactly. You not. You want to. I hear that chick going on in another state somewhere. Might be pregnant again.
That's what you told to me.
Yeah.
Tell you, if Queen could tell you the 411, baby, your eyebrows would burn off. That's why I'm telling you the source is silent.
I believe.
Ryan Dean don't know what I know.
Right.
I know you nasty, and I know you like that ding dong tough.
Ain't that the truth?
I know that. I put that on everything I own. That's all that heifer care about is getting some good schlong. That's all she care about. She don't even want to wear a condom, that nasty heifer. She won't say, well, let me try to, hey, like I said, we all make mistakes, but damn, you already know that you the type, you fertile. You need to wear some protection so you don't have no more baby children.
Right.
Exactly.
You ain't no 50, 60-year-old getting some and can't get no damn baby. Like a mother, like Queen.
Right.
You still can get swole. Well, you have to go put something on.
Exactly. I know she heard about that package going around here. That book bag people carrying.
Girl, wait a minute. No, she said the book bag.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, girl.
What she said?
The book bag.
I'm looking too.
What you got? A new book bag, Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Lord, you hell.
I'm the truth, girl. I'm gonna call it how I see it. Yeah, I can relate with you.
But that's
day one.
Point, that you could say whatever you want about everyday shenanigans. I ain't got nothing going on in California. Rogersville. These folks were tainted before we knew their name.
Yeah.
That's the point. You were grimy before we knew your name.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. And I love you. You get on here and you call a spade a spade. And that's the only way to do it,
Because you
see, anybody say anything different, then something wrong with them.
It don't matter, because let me tell you what I've learned about the world. And like I said, I'm not a perfect person by any means. But when you aid anybody that will mess over a child, I don't have no respect for you. So you want to come in and ride or die for some people that got their children taken away, don't want to own no responsibility, that, hey, I messed up. I didn't do right by my kids. I respect you. What you just said, hey, I fucked up. I didn't do right. I was childish. I was immature. I cared more about the street life, smoking, drinking, getting high. Just call it a spite because I done been around that already. I know people who did that life already. And some of those people have redeemed themselves. And, they've made amends with their children for how they live. But you still making excuses like somebody just took your kids. Ain't no DHS just took your kids because you had 4. So you're not going to believe they came knocking at your door 4 separate times in this big ass state looking for you and your kids.
Okay.
No, they did not. No, they did not. Like you said, you just a breeder.
Yeah. Yeah.
You the type you don't even want to keep a place to stay. I know some young chicks right now. I done got 4, 5, 6 fucking kids. They got enough sense to keep a place to sleep. They know how to go get them a Section 8, get them some housing. Some go by their income. They got enough sense to do that. You want to even go get a place to sleep. Got all these children don't even got a place to sleep. What type of person does that?
That's sick. That's sick.
That's very sick.
I know these stray dogs out here do better. A cat too.
I just ain't never heard of that. And I'm telling you, I done seen all kind of women with lots of children. They got somewhere to sleep with their kids.
Right.
I ain't heard of no help for going out here sleeping with different men, making different babies, and sleeping on somebody's couch. That's what they called her, a couch surfer. I didn't even know what the hell that was when I first started talking about couch. I said, what the hell is that? Oh, she never kept nowhere to live. She never kept nowhere to stay.
Wow.
Then months back talking about she going to Miami and do what? You gonna be on somebody's corner down there.
Yeah, boy.
It costs to live down in Florida, boo-boo.
Yeah, it do. And she's uneducated too.
Just as expensive as California. What you get ready to do down there?
But California is expensive. Cost of living is high. Miami, cost of living is high.
What you get ready to do in Miami and down there versus California? California is one of the most expensive states in the union. California, Florida, New York, and Connecticut. They neck to neck. What you getting ready to do?
Lay on her back and spread them.
That's why I know that little girl ain't got no game. Because let me tell you something, she ain't no bad looking chick, because ain't no hater. People might think she's a hater. Ain't no hater. She ain't a bad looking chick. So that's what your game ain't tight.
Yeah,
exactly.
Your game ain't tight. Because if your game was tight, you would have a place to stay with all your kids. You would have a car, money, all of that. You like being young? I'm going to say it. Some people ain't going to like what I'm getting ready to say, but I'm going to say it. Make them pay.
Exactly. That's right. You got to pay to play, babe.
Right. You like ding dong. You like going without an umbrella. Make them pay.
Right. Now that would make sense. They say make it make sense.
That makes sense because it ain't making no sense for me to keep getting pregnant and ain't got nowhere to stay. Right. So if I'm going to be a hustler about my kitty cat, then I'm going to make my kitty cat work for me. So I'm going to make money off my kitty cat. You just sleeping with folks getting the ding dong for free and coming up short with nowhere to stay and then pregnant.
Bringing lies in the world. You know, that ain't right.
Yeah.
Ryan Dean ought to be top shelf out there in California. That crazy bitch ought to have a Mercedes, a house paid for. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Maybe
she
I'll
no game for her age. Because I know some queens out here, they don't do nothing. And they lives well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your game ain't tight to be 30 years old, near 30, baby. You behind for 30.
Yeah, she raggedy with her stuff.
Yeah, real raggedy. Because you really acting like the ding dong is cocaine. Come on with it, Quinn.
Say cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Hey, I call a spade a spade.
That's right.
You ain't trying to keep nowhere to live. So you acting like the ding dong is that white girl. So I'm looking at you like you chasing Jason. So you either in what they say in the street, you either in or out. Ain't no
exactly. Right.
Baby, you ought to have green lawn out there in Cali. Shut up, Queen.
Get that right.
And the way the government been giving away checks and money, that's why her game tight. See, you the dummy.
Yeah,
exactly. I was gonna say, Mama didn't teach her nothing.
You might need to learn from Gloria Williams, the one that had the dead baby out there in Houston, Texas, in that apartment. That's who you should have been getting game from. She let the checks off of herself. her children, and the dead baby and moved in another apartment.
Okay.
That's why you know Gloria Williams ain't slow.
She was hanging on with that white man, though.
But she wasn't slow. But she wasn't slow.
Now her family said,
I don't care if Gloria Williams was drawing an SSI check. That heifer knew something. You understand what I'm saying?
She knew how to work it.
She knew that much. She knew to do that.
Exactly.
Keep them people up out her business until that baby come up dead.
Yeah.
You got a lot of sense when you can go get another apartment and your child and children, one is dead and the other living in squalor, and you and your man go get another apartment. Can't nobody say you don't know right from wrong.
Right.
Exactly. Now that's another case that remains to be seen. How the outcome.
I got one better than that. Look, I got one better than that, baby, that I just found up off the East Coast. 4 little black girls dead in the apartment with the mom.
Hey, something just came up. It said they were found. You know how you get your on my phone, it just came up, said they were found. Now, I didn't know about them.
This is an old case, the one with the black woman that killed the 4 children, the 4 little girls.
Wasn't that a year ago? Was that? Yeah, that was a while ago. She just coming to trial, I think, right?
Look at Reese to my pull out gang wheat. I'm dead. Reese, cut it out.
These kids, these poor kids.
But that's who pays the piper in the end. Because none of us asked to be here. Right. None of us chose our parents. You do what you got to do. Teresa asked me, do I think the West Boys ever made it to Cal City? Probably not. No.
I don't think so.
I think that was the whole reason to move to Cal City in the first place. Something was going on. Somebody came a knocking. Somebody was asking questions, and they bucked up and got out of there. Even though it was said allegedly they had been inquiring about finding a place months before. You know, the fall move. And it took a while to secure the house because they didn't have no money. So, see, this is what's that strange.
Very strange.
You looking for a house, but yet you ain't got the money?
Right.
I mean, you already told yourself, I'm getting ready to get this money. So how did you get the money? Where did the money come from?
And dude's supposedly making beats, huh? You supposed to get real far making beats.
I said, and the beats wasn't hitting on nothing, so I'm going to say it again. Where did the money come from?
Right.
That person down in Arizona supposedly the one he was supposed to pay. Now that's some more hanky panky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Cal City. I think Cal City runs way deeper than we think.
Yeah, I agree.
Somebody in the chat saying Ronnie Lawson said she went missing in May and now it's all falling into place because Candace couldn't show Summer if they came out there. I don't know nothing about that. I ain't heard that.
Oh, they saying that she went missing before the June 15th date?
I ain't heard nobody say that.
I can't account for that.
No, I can't account for that either. I never heard that. Rochelle, I don't know, baby, about them borrowing the money. But that's the whole point. Where did the money come from to buy that house? And then I brought you a commentary a week or two ago that says they still visit the house periodically. So that means you still own the house. Come on with it, Queen.
Yeah, they got some ties to that house.
Yeah.
But see,
so what you doing to keep the note up? What are you doing to keep the note up? Because if you didn't have no money, I mean you couldn't have bought it outright, right? So
exactly.
You down and got a loan for the house. So if you weren't working when you got the house and couldn't get money to put down on the house, but somehow you came up with money, what are you doing now to still keep the house? Because we were assuming the children were your way of making money.
Exactly. That was a check. That was a paycheck.
Right.
Exactly.
Now, what about this so-called brother in the NAACP? He might have fronted his brother some money, you know. I don't know how their relationship is, but You know, he's up there. He looked like he's well-to-do.
Jamal ain't hit no shit either.
No, that's the little brother. I'm talking about the older brother.
The one that's in the NAACP, that's Jamal.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know the youngest one.
Why didn't you use your connections when they reported the children missing? I'll wait.
He wasn't interested.
Mm.
Hell, nobody was interested in them babies.
Nope.
You were interested or you suspected something.
Yeah, they all suspect, far as I'm concerned.
Somebody asked about, I wonder what's going to be the fate of the other children, foster children. Good question.
Oh yeah, it was 6. He had 6 boys. He had a plan. I'm gonna tell you that much. He had a plan. Nothing but boys.
Mm-hmm.
And he's ex-military too. He had a plan.
And what was it, Lord?
Don't know. It went under. I know that. It didn't work out for him, Queen.
Let me tell you something. That's strange to me that you're married and you don't want not one girl. Because a wife would want a girl, don't you think?
Well,
now
we ain't seen nothing that said that they was legally married.
You know, the boys are easier to deal with. Women, I have met some women who like just having boys once they have the boys.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. I had a boy. That's all I wanted was a boy.
You have more than one. Most women say it's easier upkeep, and I get that because it's more to deal with a girl. But don't you find it funny a woman wouldn't want a
girl? Exactly.
Thank you, Freak Spirit. I need my source too because I know who my source is. My source, let me tell you something. My source is ride or die. Let me tell you something. Right now, if I need a cup of sugar, they got me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Understand what I'm saying? They wasn't stalker on YouTube trying to find somebody to throw some wild ass story about Ryan Dean. No, baby. They got a queen back all day, every day.
That's good.
That's why I know they legit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I know they legit. So.
Yeah. But you say your wife, I don't believe they married, you know.
Because somebody said they ain't never found no proof.
What?
I believe that's just his concubine or a front one.
Girl,
maybe he like boys or men.
Girl, you know, Lord, you better leave the so proper terms along to my concubine.
Concubine.
Well, I'd have been somewhere. No.
So what is Candy Cane to Donald Wells?
Same thing.
Yeah. His fool, you know. His fool. Don't no real man want no woman smarter than them. Y'all know that's right.
Right.
That's true.
Let me tell you something. When I was listening to somebody's audio on their channel, and I played it on my channel the other day, and she was saying something about the throat. I said, how did he understand what she was saying? I can understand what she was saying. So I guess she was saying something about he hit her in the throat. So you know me, I'm crazy. I'm doing black folk term. He hit you in your throat.
Right. I heard that earlier today.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
He hit you in your throat. You know what I said the other night? Then she should have hit him in the back and hit the throat in your damn neck and knocked his ass out. But that was supposed to be damn talking.
Thank you.
Okay, that was you. I did hear that. I said, I ain't heard that in a while.
What the hell they got going on out there in that holler?
I'm gonna keep it simple. I think it's something in the water.
In their water.
Gina says Don Wells was in co-workers ready Toyota truck, said he left his phone or something about the other vehicle and he was gone an hour. They don't know why. Gina, you do a lot of chit-chatting in my chat. Where is you getting this stuff from? I'm just saying. Where are you getting all this from? So now you're saying Donald Wells used somebody's truck from work. Won't you hit the link and we can kill all this he said?
Exactly.
No more
It was a
chat.
big thing about whether the man even went to work that day.
No more chat in the chat. Just hit the link.
That's true.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go on back in the chat and
Thank
get up
you,
off
Lord.
here. Let you ladies have at it. I
Honey,
enjoyed myself. You all
I
take
enjoyed
care. Okay?
myself too. Thank you. You know how the queen do. I get a little crunk.
Yeah, that's cool.
About them babies. Oh, about them babies. I'm gonna do that.
Mhm.
That's right. That's right.
Mhm.
Because you know what? Without us, they don't have a voice. Seems like
Right.
you know.
Let me ask you this. 2 questions.
Okay.
Did the parents kill Summer Wells, Lori?
I believe whatever her demise is, they're the root cause. You understand?
Mhm.
Okay. The death penalty on the table, perhaps for Gloria Williams out in Texas. Should she get the death penalty, her and Mr. Coulter?
I think he should. I think she should just rot.
You don't think he should get the death penalty?
No, I think he should.
Both?
I think they both should. They in cahoots. I believe they are.
Denise, one or both?
They acted in concert.
Damn. He beat the baby.
I know that. He should be, the death penalty should be for him. But what I'm saying is for her, I think she should rot in jail. I think she should be reminded every day.
She won't rot. She'll do like everybody else. She gonna succumb to the madness and deal with her fate of being incarcerated.
That's true.
She'll learn how to crochet, read, do all that, and find Jesus.
That's true. Yeah.
Lord.
All right, dude. Have a good night now.
Love you, baby. Have a good weekend, baby.
Love you. Well, thank you. You do the same. Bye-bye.
Okay. That's Lori, everybody. Lori, Chicago. Thank y'all for joining me. I'm 2 hours and 6 minutes in. If you want to hit the link and give us your opinion pertaining to the shenanigans out of Hollyville, hit the link. All right. Everybody's saying both should get the death penalty with the case of Gloria Williams out of Texas, who left her child to die in an apartment. Her boyfriend, a white man, beat her child to death.
Gas them together.
Question.
Gas them together.
I'll take you off, Lord. Okay. I think he should, but she should get life. Agree. Why, Janet? Why you think she should get life? I'm curious about that. Why? Yes, partners in crime. Exactly.
The bad part about that is, look how long, depending on how many.
That's a long time. 1 year, man. You can't say she didn't know what she was doing, man. That's a long time.
That's true. She knew what she was doing. But my thing is, so you put them on they're on death row for how long? They might die.
You don't die right away being on death row.
That's what I'm saying. So they might be on
Some people go 10, 15, 20 years. The most is probably 20 years on death row.
Yeah.
So they'll still be young people because they're
yeah.
She's 30, in her 30s, I think.
Let them lay right there next to each other.
No.
Pull the thing and just put them in the IV.
No.
So they can look at each other.
Six-foot hole.
Mm-hmm.
Like a casket goes in. And I throw you in there. I throw. Look, I'm talking black folks. I'll throw you in there. Dirt. Dirt. You still alive.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I just think that they should just be tortured.
I said, throw them in a hole and shovel the dirt in. Can you imagine being buried alive?
No. Mm-mm. No.
Did she know he killed her? Janet, what are you talking about? I hope you're not talking about Texas. Hell yes, she knew. It's out her own mouth. She knew he was in there
Yeah.
beating her baby.
That's hard.
My stomach just turns every time I think about them kids, man. And then this story I just found, because you know I'm getting ready to bring you cold cases. Not cold cases, but older crimes, excuse me. The black lady did it to her 4 daughters. We was in Washington, D.C. And I was stunned when I found the case through YouTube. It's called Cop Stories. Cops telling you, you know, cases he's worked. Black cop. His rendering is horrific. We're finding them black babies in that house lying dead with a mother killed 4 of her children, and her oldest one, they beat her. I see what I'm saying. Gina, you just talking. They said her teeth cost $10,000. Don said Dr. Phil didn't pay for him. He said they was 5 women that paid for them. I can't listen to this. I ain't listening to it. Hey, Flouncy. They should just buy the supplies. Get the Home Depot card for Lowe's. Girl, if you don't hush. No, not unsolved cold cases, baby. It's going to be, I might do a little bit of both. But my first plan is to do cases that were older crime cases. Because I was supposed to bring you all the case of Anthony Soul last week, but I got behind with other stuff going on. And that's it. No, Brittany. No updates on Chadwick Carr, baby. Sad to say, I'm sorry. But I may mix it up. Cold cases and cases that were solved. But that's my new plan for the channel. We're just talking about the updates pertaining to the Summer Wells, baby, which is really next to nothing. Next to nothing.
I'm going to sign off.
That's fine. I'll sign out too. It's 2 hours in. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good night.
You too, darling.
All right.
Thanks for keeping me company.
Okay.
You got to go to work in the morning. Well, she done signed off. That was Miss Broomer, one of the mods. When I got this information earlier, I thought this was going to be information pertaining to possibly an arrest. But as you see, it's just them saying they've got surveillance footage, digital information. So what we have to ask ourselves is, okay, Denise, you're off. Okay. What does the FBI have pertaining to this case of Summer Wells? Do they have something substantial to bring forth to the district attorney for an indictment? Heidi, thank you. How you doing, baby? Thank you. Thank you. Can't wait to see those embraces. Yes, Laura, I agree. That's what I was hoping when I got the notification tonight. It's that there was information for an arrest for Summer Wells. Nothing. Will there be an arrest? What does the digital information reveal pertaining to all devices, cell phones, iPads, social media accounts? That was also mentioned in the commentary that I brought to you, if you need a source, that there were social media accounts that were checked. So what was in them? What was found? What was found in all social media accounts? Text messaging, telephone calls, burner phones, iPads, computers. What relevance do these said items by all people involved that were talking to the Wells, will they reveal where we can find Summer? This is a very baffling case out of East Tennessee. FBI told you day one that it's odd to have a case about a missing child and not have any information to bring forward to the public. And even now, we're months in. This is now November, and there's nothing to give you information to where this child can be found. I don't know about them looking for it now in the dive team. That's just information that was brought saying that they did have dive teams look in waterways. I'm assuming that was past tense. I cannot say if that's future tense or not. Lord, tomorrow and Friday. If you want to watch commentary from Donald and Candy Wells pertaining to Summer Wells, tomorrow, which is Thursday, is the 11th. Friday, the 12th. This is a 2-day airing of 2-part episodes pertaining to the disappearance of Summer Wells on the network. I don't even know which network it's going to be because, everybody airs different depending on what side of the coast you live on. Whatever network Dr. Phil airs on in your local station, that is where you will find the commentary pertaining to the Wells interview with Dr. Phil. I will chop it up tomorrow after the show airs. I will go live to chop up what was said during the interview. I hope arrests are coming. That's what I thought when I got the notification tonight about the digital information. I thought there was going to be arrests. But it sounds like the same old he said, she said stuff. So I can't say. Because like they said, FBI is not going to tell you everything pertaining to a case. They have got to preserve something. Thank you, Flancy. They have got to preserve something in investigation. It is an open investigation. This is still an open case of a little girl missing out of East Tennessee. They cannot tell you everything like any other case. They've got to keep something for themselves. I hope that is the truth, Rochelle. Okay, Teresa says, thank you because I can't get it. Yes, because I can't air the content of Dr. Phil on my network, on my channel because of copyright claims. Dr. Phil owns the show, so I can't play it audio or visually show it to you. That's what was said on another network. He owns the show. He doesn't want nobody streaming his content outside of his show. Well, this is what I'm going to tell you all, and I'm going to say this to you all again. If I was a perpetrator looking for a child to snatch, let's say a girl child, Summer Wells didn't look like a girl, allegedly. Stay woke. If I'm peering through the trees, I saw her in town. Did she look like a girl to me? Or did she look like a boy to me? Stay woke. Because you can't say for sure that the child was dressed like a girl all the time. So if I'm wanting a girl, was Summer Wells dressed like a girl all the time? Cable TV, you guys. Come on now. Stop this. Exactly, Rochelle. Summer had no hair. So if you want to go with the theory that she was abducted, you can't say how she was dressed all the time because we don't know them. They obviously didn't take the best care of their children. So who's to say if Summer was dressed like a boy or not? So if I'm peering in bushes and this and that, and she's not dressed like a girl, then that means I was wanting a boy. Stay woke. Exactly. Boys there. Why didn't somebody take one of the boys? Exactly. That's my point. So if I'm looking for a child to take, boy or girl, I'm not going to risk going there. I don't know who lives there, who's all there, unless this is orchestrated, first and foremost. 2, she had short hair, shaved like a boy. So if I'm peering through bushes, binoculars, that means I'm looking at a girl child dressed as a boy. Wouldn't it be confusing to me if I wanted a girl or a boy? So that's my point. How was she dressed on the daily? See, those are the things you need to ask yourselves because that's a pivotal point to this story. Summer Wells didn't have any hair. So if we're to say that somebody was putting up stuff out in the community, Wi-Fi, phone service. They were stalking the family, looking through. How do they know to choose a boy or a girl? Because she had the looks of a boy. So she's outside playing one day and I'm looking through binoculars spying. Hell, is it a boy or a girl? Stay woke. Is it a boy or a girl? Pedophiles have preferences for those who don't know. Some like boys and girls. Do you understand? Some pedophiles like both sexes. So I'm trying to take a child. I would have a preference. Okay? I'm peering through bushes. But what am I looking at exactly? A boy or a girl? Yes. Stay woke. Exactly, Tommy. Don and Candace know exactly what happened. That's why I don't think it's a random abduction. Because I work out in the places that will be considered Hollerville. I go out each day out in the boonies to work. Do you understand what I'm saying? And when I go to these said homes, they know I'm coming. May not know that I'm black, but they know I'm coming. Stay woke. Stay woke. No surprises. You know not to venture off into barren land unannounced. Hollerville, the hollers, whether it's East Tennessee, Arkansas, New York, it's all the same. Places that's ducked off into the mountains, rural America, you don't venture off unless you're going to come correct. And you're going to come more than one, and you're going to come with weapons if you're going to do felonious things. That's the point of this story. There was no boogeyman. There was no phantom. There was no orchestrated kidnapping. These people got rid of their kid. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you, and I'm speaking from experience. I'm back in the woods for my work, okay? And it ain't nobody posted up at the end of the driveways. I was out today doing my job. In the places I went, nobody was parked at somebody's edge of their driveway looking and peering. Because for one, you're talking about two narrow roads with no drop off. Do you understand what I'm saying? So where the hell are you going to park your car? Stay woke. Stay woke. I don't go up into people's driveways because I don't want to get stuck up in there and have my car falling down in a damn ditch trying to go back in reverse. So I'm parked in the road today. And the lady's making sure that any cars coming down, she's slowing them down because my car is parked where if anybody was speeding, they'd ram into my car. Stay woke. This is shit I shouldn't have to explain to you. Think. Ain't nobody went up there. Ain't nobody went up there. And the fact that it changes with Donald Wells with door open, door closed, that tells you something. Closed or not, which is it? Then you throw off, oh, she could have went up to the grandmother's. Well, which is it? Because he's baiting you all. He's not baiting me because I'm woke and I don't deal with foolishness. See, I know a con when I see one. Been there, did all that. Okay. Been there, did all this foolishness. I know street people. I know the game. I know the lies they tell. I know the things they spin. I know when an MF is trying to hoodwink me and bamboozle me. I know when somebody's on the take. I know when somebody's lying and making up shit. I know this. Do you understand what I'm saying? And like I tell people, I'm back up in the woods for work every other day. And I'm telling you, I haven't seen one car posted up at the end of somebody's driveway since I've been doing the work that I've been doing for about a month now. Not one time have I ever seen a car parked at the edge of a driveway back up in the woods. Stay woke. See, I don't need nobody to prove nothing to me because I live in East Tennessee. You all don't live here, so you're not going to know what it's like. I do. And I know nobody went up that drive. Because it's too dangerous to just wander up someone's driveway out in the middle of the woods and not even know what's up there. Who's up there? How many people are up there? Do we have pit bulls, Rottweilers, German Shepherds, militia? See, you understand what I'm saying? Listen to the Queen. I'm not going to steer you wrong. Nobody went up there. When I went to take care of my business today, they were expecting me. Not necessarily the Black woman, but they knew someone was coming. Understand. Thank you, Roses. That the life here, and probably like a lot of places that's rural, the game is the same. I didn't send for you. You ain't got no business on my land unless you've gotten wind of something about my land and you're coming to retrieve what you think you should get from my land. So that means only one thing, that you have heard about something that belongs to me and you want it. Either I told you, or you heard about it, or you've been up there and seen about it. You want to donate to the channel, $Beganji 129 Cash App. I'm out of here. Thank you so very much. God bless all of you. I'll talk to you guys later and bring you more information after tomorrow's airing of Donald and Candy Wells' interview with Dr. Phil, day 1. First day airing is Thursday. Second day is Friday. I will bring you a live pertaining to the information that I got from the first interview, which airs tomorrow. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Ms. Lori from Chicago. God bless all of you. Stay safe. If you want to donate to the channel, $Beganji 129 Cash App. Thank you for the love. I love all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I'll talk to you guys later. Be careful. If you see something, say something. Come pertaining to the children. It may save a life. Know this. It may save a life. Thank you all so much. I'm out of here. Thank you. Tune in tomorrow, Dr. Phil. First interview with Candy and Donald Wells. Thank you so much.